It may come down tonight as to how the Jets' defence plays. Of course, the second worst in the league, but that's a great ball by their defender, Steve Eagleton. Here's Griffiths! Oh, and it got a touch off Theoklitos, and in fact, it was a very good save in the final analysis by arguably the league's top keeper.
Gets in behind Alessandro. It's not great defending. An inside the outside run. Look at that for a save. He's got a strong arm to it, and it had to be because he had to get it up and over.
Jets putting on a bit of pressure here. Theoklitos thought about coming, didn't get there, but that's a wonderful stop again by the number one.
Yeah, it's a good header, and the thing here, Tim Brown attacks the ball. That's the key. He's not going from a standing start. Didn't get a lot of power on it. Theoklitos was well positioned.
Listen to the crowd around this stadium. Chants of Newcastle. We've said once or twice before, Robbie, that they came in the early part of the season. There were vast empty spaces at this ground. No longer. Allsop's ball has put Vargas in trouble. Chance for Mark Bridge! Mark Bridge for Newcastle!
Well, it's a terrible mistake from Roddy Vargas. Haven't seen many of those this season. Mark Bridge doing what any good striker does, following the ball. Just in case. There he goes. And Vargas hesitates, misjudges the ball, keeps his head, and it's a cool and calm finish from Mark Bridge. There's the ball back from Danny Allsop. Vargas should deal with it. Lets it run across his body. Little tug on the shirt. Bridge just passes it into the back of the net. Didn't need any power.
That's the goal they wanted here on the Hunter. I bet there's a few nerves in Queensland and Sydney at the moment. That's really put the cat among the pigeons. Now Muscat tried a shot from about 50 metres, and Ante Kovic, well, was scrambling back. That would have been an amazing moment.
Well, would have been one of, if not the goal of the season. Great vision, gets his head up, sees Kovic off his line. Kovic struggles to come back, but great technique, hits it with the laces. Could quite easily have scored.
Jade North, oh, that's a dangerous ball, and they could be made to pay here, the Jets. Oh, bursting through the middle, Archie Thompson, he's hit the post.
Oh, he's done the hard part. What a miss. He didn't move the ball, but he moved his body, dropping his shoulder left and right. Here, Fred cuts it out. Archie Thompson's got one thing on his mind. There he drops his shoulder, goes past Jade North, goes for the near post, just hits the outside of it.
Oh, now another slip by Melbourne defence. Bridge races onto it. Could be 2-0. Mark Bridge! That could be it for the Jets. Mark Bridge with his second of the game. And the home fans think they're on the way to the playoffs.
Well, it's another defensive mistake from Melbourne. And it's the same player. Beautiful play. It's Vince Leah coming from the right-hand side. Theoklitos commits. There's the header. There's the mistake from Vince Leah. Mark Bridge keeps his head again. He goes around Theoklitos. Vargas gets a touch, but there's too much on the shot.
Well, this is a reaction on the Jets bench. Gary Van Egmond remains in his seat. He knows not to celebrate too early, but inside.
Oh, he'll be jumping up and down inside.
He must be. Well, the Jets have started to play here. Vaughan Coveney, this could be 3! It is 3! And surely now the Jets are heading for the top 4. Wonderful strike, and Vaughan Coveney, his goal drought is over too.
Well, it's just got a lot worse for Melbourne. Far too easy. Nicky Carl comes in. It's another mistake from Vargas, you have to say it. He finishes it well. Theoklitos was exposed again. Here he goes, just lifts it over the right foot of Vargas, but that's far too simple to be strong there, Roddy Vargas. Vaughan Coveney straight through the heart. Toe pokes it home. It's dream time for Newcastle.
Well, I'll tell you, the other thing that we should mention is, of course, the goal difference, because let's assume the Jets will get the 3 points. That will take them to 30, level with Adelaide.
Well, if Adelaide lose, Queensland-Sydney draw, Newcastle could finish second.
It's a distinct possibility. They're away again here, Newcastle. Joel Griffiths free on the right. Joel Griffiths, 4-0. Oh, Melbourne in total disarray. And it's 4 for the Jets, and surely now they are in the 4.
Well, look at the faces. They can't believe it themselves. They're torn apart again, Melbourne victory. The way Newcastle play, well, we talked about Melbourne's ability to counter-attack. Well, what about Newcastle's ability? Look, great little touch, great awareness from Matt Thompson. Bridge probably thought he was onto a hat-trick. He wisely lets the ball go and unselfishly allows the ball go to Joel Griffiths. 4-0. Who would have predicted it?